Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you will be fine, and today we are going to start our unit number 9, All is Not Lost, with exercise number C and the grammar portion in which we will be doing articles, direct and indirect narration. So let's get started. So dear students, your exercise number C, you have a question. Use the following words. These are the words in sentences, first as verbs and then as a noun. So you know that there are a lot of words in the dictionary that work or function differently according to the requirement of sentences. For example, there is a word turn. It works as a verb when we use it in this sentence, and it works as a noun when we use it in this sentence. So let's discuss the example. First go straight, then turn left. Now here, it is performing a particular action. Turn left matlab बाएं को मुड़ जाओ. So it is an action, so that is why it is working as a verb here. Similarly, in the next sentence we see that we have the same word, it is my turn now. Now here in this sentence, the same word is being used differently according to grammar, that is noun. It is my turn, ये मेरी बारी है. So similarly students, these are the list of words that is given to you, and you have to use them in sentences so their grammatical category would be clear. So I'll be making one sentence for you, so the rest of the sentences you will make it yourself. She takes care of her children. Now here, she takes care means it is used as a verb here. And now when we'll use as a noun, he is free from cares. Now here we see that the verb in the sentence is free and cares is used as a noun or as an object here. So similarly students, by using the same technique, you can use the following words into your own sentences. So the next exercise is articles. Now here you have a question that rewrite the following paragraph, put in articles a, an, and the to replace where necessary. So first of all, you need to understand what articles are. Articles are words that define a noun as specific or unspecific. So it basically defines a noun and it is used with the noun. So when it shows the noun is specific, then the article we use is the, and when the noun is unspecific, then we use a or an. For example, after the long day, the cup of tea tasted particularly good. Now here, long day was stressed, so the is used with long day. Similarly, that was the cup of tea which was tasted. So there was a quality associated with the cup. So that is why we have used the over there. So this is how we use the definite article. Now the indefinite articles are a and an. After a long day, a cup of tea tastes particularly good. Now we are talking about any long day in which any cup of tea can taste particularly good. Now here the same long day is taken non-particular and the same cup of tea is taken non-particular or general. So this is the difference of the usage of the noun, the way we use it in the sentence. So dear students, this is the exercise that is given in your book, in which you have to replace these punctuations with the articles according to the context of the sentence. Where there is will, there is way. Now we know that it is a famous proverb in which a is being used. Many a wise man has approved it. It is an altogether wrong notion to ignore it. A people who adopt this fine principle find an ultimate victory. The man who does not act upon his rule cannot succeed in the life. What a lesson it has for all of us. So here come the direct and indirect narration. So we all know that this is not a new concept for us. We have been studying direct and indirect speech since our childhood. So the direct speech is, for your a quick reminder, is the exact words that someone says. For example, in reporting speech, when a reporter reports the quote of a particular person, he says and he uses even the same pronouns that the person had said. So that is why he does not even change the pronouns of the sentence. When it comes to indirect speech, it basically does not consist of the actual words of the speaker, but it conveys the full sense of what he said. We just change the pronoun according to our own situation when we are telling or to whom we are telling the same words into our own words. So that is why we change the pronoun in it and the tense as well. Here we'll discuss an example. I replied, I am trying to make her brain process by her sister's voice. Now here, I is a person who replied, and it is a monologue statement, means the person himself is saying the statement. So the pronoun is that. Now here, you are supposed to report or to make indirect this part of speech that is in between the inverted commas. So here, when we will change the particular sentence into the indirect speech, we will remove the inverted commas first, and then I replied that I was trying to make her brain process by her sister's voice. So that becomes indirect now. Now here, exercise B of your book is recapitulate the previous knowledge. Now we will recapitulate the previous knowledge, that what are the rules and how can we identify the tenses, and what are the rules to change the interrogative sentences, and what are the rules to change imperative sentences. Now these are some examples to which we can recapitulate the rules as well, and we can identify the tenses of the reported speech as well. Now here, he asked him, what are you reading? Now this is the actual sentence. Now here, when we change it in the indirect speech, we just remove the inverted commas, and said will be changed into asked. What will remain the same, and you will be changed into he. So this is how we have changed the narration. He said, you have made a mistake. Now here, he said that I have made a mistake. Now you has changed into I, and the rest of the sentence remains the same. She said, do not waste your time. Now here, do not will be replaced by forbade. She forbade wasting my time. As if we are saying the word again in our own words. So it is totally depends upon us what choice of words do we opt for? He said to me, "Will you watch a drama tonight?" Now here, will you watch a drama is asking about the consent. So here, will you will be changed into ask as if it was a question. Will be changed in would because we are transforming the whole sentence into the past tense, and that will be changed, or the inverted commas will be replaced with if. He asked me if I would catch drama that night, and tonight will be changed into that night. The last statement is, she said to her sister, "Please listen to me." Now here, please is a request, is an imperative sentence. Now here in imperative sentences, we add a phrase to show the imperative sentence at the beginning of the sentence, like she requested. It will not be she said, it will be she requested her sister to listen to her. Now, this is a little unconventional sort of a sentence in which we do not use a traditional that, traditional with, and traditional said. We are changing the words according to the requirement of the sentence. So this is how we change the imperative sentences. So this is the paragraph number 3 in the indirect speech. It is asked in your book to change the whole paragraph in the indirect speech. So this is like, a fellow nurse came near me and asked what I was doing. She said that I was fighting a lost battle. So we have removed all the inverted commas to change it into the indirect speech. I was shocked at first to hear a colleague making a hopeless comment. Then I replied, I was trying to make her brain process her sister's voice. Now again, this is the same sentence we have discussed in the example, how its narration has been changed. I will remain I because we have the pronoun of the reporting speech and the pronoun of the reported speech is same. I was doing my best to ensure that her arms and legs get proper exercise that might help her and walk like a normal person. So dear students, a bit of a chunk I have done for you. The rest of the paragraph you may complete it according to your understanding. So thank you so much for joining me.